Boys, LUMI has officially dropped, kind of. It's in the character screen after you finish the base event, which is kind of the story for this patch, but it's not really. It's like a mini story. But it does give us information as to what she does, all of her skill trees, and everything she is available with and what she can do, alright? Design-wise, she is the greatest character in the game. I am in love with her, right? I am truly, truly in love with her. And before we go any further, YouTube, I just want to say, if you're watching, please like, comment, and subscribe. You know, we appreciate you for watching the video. And hey, if you want to come watch it live every now and then, we are down in the description at twitch.tv/MaximGacha, as well as if you do join the Discord, which is also in the description, you can join and find out when I go live. It pings you over there. Anyway, enough plugging. We need to analyze if LUMI is the greatest 4-star, or if she is the worst, or exactly what her limits are, right? Because, as I said before, design-wise, she is the GOAT. I am in love with her. She looks so goddamn good. She's kind of mid. Be a hater. Be wrong. It's crazy. But obviously with normal attack, she has electro damage. As we know, her element is fine. That is, there's a lot of electric in the game, in my opinion. If you do see above my face cam, it confirms it there. But I don't think it's a bad thing, right? I think it's just a very, very good element. I think first things first, I want to see if it is very copy reliant, because a lot of 4-stars are, okay? And it is something that can be a bit of a negative for some people, because you kind of have to get the E6s or the S6s, I should say, to kind of get the maximum out, or like the complete potential for them. So let's check this out. First one's energy regen, I think. All right. After casting Energized Rebound, additional resource 60 stamina within 3 seconds. Which one is Rebound? Rebound is the... Oh, is the Forta circuit? When you bounce, correct? Yeah, it is the Forta circle. We can see it here. Let me move my camera, just so we can actually go through it a bit better. Didn't that copy 11 problem one move? Yeah, maybe, right? So when you do get max Forta circuit, you do get extra stamina regen, right? And that's good, because she is a very stamina heavy kit. And I think it is very important to get that. Now, the next one. Energized Pounce and Energized Rebound ignore 20% of defense. Holy, Forta circuit ignore. She might be at... Hold on. She might actually kind of be crazy as main DPS unit here. Hold on. Hold on, boys. We might be locking in for a minute. Right. Okay, that's good. That's insane. That is E2, by the way. As you can see, E3... I'll move the face cam back. Oh, S3 is Parcel in Transit. The damage of Lib Ult, which is the ultimate. Squeaky Express is increased by 30%. Jeez, 30? Oh, dude, this is looking better and better. I feel like she is just going to be an absolute nuke by the end, right? S4, 30% basic attack. Goated. S5, when sparks were recovered, laser damage multiplier is increased by 100%. Also really, really good. I don't know what laser is. We'll check that in a second. And E6. S6, whichever game you're from. I'm Honkai. It's kind of embedded in my brain to say E, okay? S5 is outro nuke. Yeah, we'll find out what laser is in a moment. But S6 is when casting ultimates, increases all team members' attacks by 20% for 20 seconds. This kind of is like the going S6 for every 4-star in the game, right? But it is good. It is very, very good to have, because it would be stackable with things like Yang Yang, with things like Sanhua, okay? It is going to be such a good synergistic buff, and it also says for all team members. Like, it includes herself in that if you want to leave her out, you know? So I get that, right? But you could also use it like a sub DPS and then swap into someone else. You know, maybe like a Camellia, like a Gingy or something like that if you're on double DPS. It does open a lot of options. So in terms of her copies, right? Her S's. They are really good in my opinion. They are not terrible. Some of them are kind of average, like, you know, 30% attack buff, but like, it's neither here nor there. Overall, I think she is just a W for getting dupes. Now, what I want to talk about more than anything is the Forta circuit and the ultimate, right? They're the big dogs in the yard. Obviously, you have the basic ones on the sides where you have the crit rate buff. So in total, you get about 4% on each side, so 8% when you do max everything. Obviously, attack increase, and when casting Pounce and Rebound, which is Forta circuit, increase attack by 10% in 5 seconds. That could stack with your ultimate, which is another 20% attack buff. And then when you're actually using them, when you have E2, you have defense ignore. This is a lot of damage amplification, right? The first 4-star DPS crit traces, I didn't know that, but now I'm happy I do. So, off rip, without seeing what the actual scaling is of the normal attack, res skill, ultimate, Forta circuit, which to be fair, you kind of need like a engineering degree to know what these things are saying. You know what I mean? Let me move my camera real quick. Like, I'm not going to do the math here, right? I'm not going to pretend to know the math, but the main number is what matters, right? It seems to be pretty, you know, single laser move damage is 37, energized rebound is 126, of your basic damage, and it takes 12 energy regen. Okay, nice. But overall, it looks really, really good. The one thing I don't know the direct numbers of is the ultimate, so we're going to check that. Electro damage is 480%. Okay, obviously, when you max that, it's going to be much different. 20%, 20-second cooldown, and resonant costs 125 with 20% regen. These are base levels, is all pretty standard stuff. Check Hakush for max numbers. Are you telling me there's a website I can check this out on and you didn't tell me now? What is Hakush, brother? I didn't know this was a thing. Well, boys, we just got hard concrete numbers. We're looking good. All right, let me pull this up real quick. Suka. Okay, boys, we're logging in now. Okay. Right, so now here, this gives us the stats. So on Ultimate, which is the biggest one I want to investigate here, as we can see, Res Lib, when maxed, it is... Oh, no, sorry. Yeah, Res Lib, Quick Express, skill attributes 10. Starts at 480, scales up to 950%. Nothing else changes, obviously, that's expected. Dude, that's what, 954? My god. So, man, with the basic attack increase as well, and with the defense ignores, this is all providing you're getting copies. She could hang, right? She could be a legit main damage source, and I'm kind of hyped by that. Not to mention her playstyle is like comedically hilarious and so fun. All damage outside of the ult is basic damage. Yeah, that's why basic damage is a big buff to have. And obviously on the skill, you get a 181 and 173 on pounce and rebound, which are both decent scales. We're not mad at those. Whenever you use enhanced attack, it builds an outro checker forte. Wait, what? Did I miss this? Also, by the way, her normal attack has a lot to it. Yellow light, zoom, plunging, like obviously it's got all these special things, part of a moveset. At max, you're almost doing 1-to-1 for most things. Obviously a little bit more of an extra scale when you do hit your combos. This is all kind of shit we expect, and it is pretty normal. But the Forta circuit is as well the X factor with her, right? Signal light. So where is it? Okay. Laser. Casting outro skill consumes all sparks obtained in the current mode. And laser can be cast when the amount is consumed sparks greater than 25 equal to electro damage. The damage dealt is considered basic attack damage. Every 25 sparks consumed generates 1 extra laser beam, up to 4 laser beams. Excuse me? Laser beam damage is 74% at max, and you can have up to 4 of them. Ooh, this is gonna be a lot. This is gonna be a crazy character. Oh man. And then yeah, obviously you have your basics. And electro damage. Increase the attack by 10% in 5 seconds when using these for the skills. Dude, overall, I think for the character that she is going to be so fun, and she's going to be so strong, all right? And that's what still buffs. No, exactly, it's still buffs, and then you look at the S6 as well, which is also a buff, right? Unless that's one you're like referring to. But nonetheless, she is kind of a jack of all trades character, and if you want her to be a main DPS, I think it is entirely possible, right? I don't think this is something that is a stretch or like a dream, right? I don't think you'd be having a meme build by main DPSing her. Not to mention she is a great sword user, okay, which is a massive factor. Because if we do look at the great sword, right, I believe a great sword basic stat, I have it on Jinchi. Yeah, attack percent, and that is main for a basic. It's gonna, dude, free to play wise, she's gonna be an absolute weapon of mass destruction. If you had something like a Jinchi weapon, my god, you are so set. My god, you are so set. But boys, I am surprised by her numbers. I am surprised by her copies. She seems like I wouldn't say a cheap 5-star because you need 6 copies. So she's going to be like a project for a lot of people that over the course of time will be better and better and better. But off rip, you get to E2, I feel like you get most of the buffs that you really, really need. Because the defense ignore is such a massive like X factor that you really need to factor in, right? Battle Pass no goes hard. Oh no, exactly, right? But like, I like to look at it somewhat in a realm of free-to-play, where some people can pull a Jinchi weapon free-to-play. It is possible. But that being said, if you are pulling her getting E6, or S6, I should say, sorry, I keep saying it wrong, you're not gonna be free-to-play. Unless you saved and you skip Camellia for her, right? That's like you're on the X Factor. Or you get her S6 over the course of like another 4 patches, right? Which is like probably the more reasonable way to look at this. But damn, design, 10. Combat in levels of fun, in terms of fun and enjoyment, 10. If I had to give her damage output, it'd be like an 8 to a 9, right? And dude, I just think very free to play friendly, very easy to obtain. Granted, is a 4-star, there can be a little bit of luck involved, but you don't need many of her to make it very, very good. It's not going to be like a hard pity 5-star level of doom unless your luck is otherworldly bad. But that being said, characters like this, when they are not immediately new with a new character, are also going to be in the shop. So you have to consider that as well. You can buy them for 80 for 1 free copy. Like right now, if I wanted to, I could get a Yoo-Hoo for 80, right? So there is a level of free to play to her that you don't need to gamble at all. which is really, really good. She can do 19k damage per enhanced slot while sprinting. Yeah, exactly. Like, there are so many factors with her that she is just so insane and ridiculous, right? I'm wanting to get, like, E3 on her on the Yinland banner, but hey, we'll see, right? We'll see. We're going to do a lot of grinding. We're going to do a lot of saving. This is an extra long patch, given that is a 28-day each side, okay? 28 days. It's going to be a big patch. It's going to be a slog, but we're going to get through it. We're going to get some copies, and we're going to be feeling good afterwards, right? And then maybe we'll do like a Terra Adversity run. Maybe we'll make a video on that. If you guys want that, please like the video, subscribe. If not, then just come to the live stream, and we'll do it live as well if you want to get ahead of the party. So, YouTube, I appreciate you, and thank you so much for watching the video. Please like, comment, subscribe, as I said before, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye now.